don't think it's going away, especially because we've seen institutional investors start to talk about it. We've seen a lot of the big banks start to set up trading desks. So it's going to remain a conversation, and I don't know. It could be painful for a while, but I don't think it'll just disappear.
A conversation and potentially more of a roller coaster ride. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Wide-ranging conversation with Esti Dweck, head of global market strategy at Texas Investment Managers. Just ahead of the program, Scoop AT&T planning to merge its media assets with Discovery, a move that would create a new entertainment giant. The details coming up next. This is Bloomberg.
Datu. Oh yeah, Datu. Oh yeah, Datu. Oh yeah, Datu.
We do see the recovery continuing. It's just that we're going to have these month-to-month changes depending on which factors are more dominant. Is it the supply side or is it demand side? And I think the bottom line is it just, we're really at the beginning of this vaccinations widely distributed part of the recovery.
That was the Cleveland Fed President, Loretta Mester, speaking exclusively to Bloomberg's Mike McKee. Anne-Marie, let's get to the scoop of the day. AT&T in talks to spin off the media business and merge with rival Discovery, and sources tell Bloomberg that the deal could be announced as early as this week. The venture would represent a major shift at AT&T's strategy to combine its telecoms and media assets. So let's get more on the scoop. Our deal's story reporter, Manuel Bagliori. Manuel, great to have you with us this morning. So here we go. This deal, I suppose the question the market's going to ask firstly is, does this make sense?
Hey, Manus, yes, thank you for having me on the show. It does make perfect sense. We've seen telecom companies under a huge amount of pressure over the years after they bulked up on companies through deals, and they are being, faced by pressure because investors want them to refocus on their core businesses, and they have struggled, to be fair, with those media investments to pay off. So it would make a lot of sense for them to spin off the media assets and combine them with those of what we Discovery, basically, which has been very successful in building the company on its own way via acquisitions over the last few years. So the deal does make sense. I think it's a trend that we've seen over the years, and it's likely to continue as well.
What about for the space overall? Are we about to see potentially similar deals happen?
I think so. I mean, it's a trend, as I mentioned, that has happened over the years. I think telecom providers have always grown via acquisition, and they venture out into media. They amass a vast empire of media assets, not just in the U.S., by the way, also in Europe. We've seen that over the last few decades, and then they've realized that they are better off disposing those assets and raising cash to reinvest in their core business. So I think we'll see more of these deals coming by.
Manuel Bagori, thank you so much. We're on that Bloomberg News scoop this morning. Just ahead, we're live from Gatwick Airport as UK travel begins its reopening today. EasyJet CEO will be talking summer holidays and vaccine passports. But first, we'll be hearing from Michael O'Leary, Ryanair's CEO. That conversation with Mattis and myself coming up next. This is Bloomberg. Another step out of lockdown amid concern over the Indian variant. Ryanair CEO Michael O'Leary gives us his take momentarily. Stocks look for direction as China adds to mixed economic data from the world's major economies. The big miss on retail sales is the standout figure. And creating a giant, AT&T is poised to spin off its media assets and merge them with Discovery. It's a Bloomberg scoop. Mattis, very good morning to you. Monday morning, really a lot is going on. When it comes to the United Kingdom, it's really a momentous day. They are lifting restrictions so you can dine indoors, and gym classes will be open, but it is not without a cautious tone from the government, especially Boris Johnson. He is literally saying, please act with cautiousness as you do this, and amongst all of this, they are moving up to try to vaccinate more people. So if you are 35 and older, you can now go and you're eligible to get a vaccine, and this is really the time against the spread of the variant from the UK, India, that they are very concerned with.
And it's not just the UK that's concerned about the India variant. Undoubtedly, it is a global risk here in Dubai. They've closed that hub route to India, to South Africa, so it has global consequence. And nowhere is that born more manifestly than in Ryanair, saying, yes, the loss has been hard and heavy. They see already that since April, a recovery has begun in the bookings. Yes, they lost 815 million euros. And as the UK begins to open up, Anne-Marie, and those green lists and the and the amber countries come to bear, Portugal is on the green list. But Greece and Spain, Anne-Marie,